Hi, this is Yolanda Van Veen, and in this segment we're going to talk all about bamboo plants. Now, bamboo are one of the most exciting and fun plants that you can have in your yard, and they have such a long history. They've been used around the world since the dawn of man, and pretty much wherever man has gone, the bamboo has gone. And they've been used for paper, they've been used for building material, for tatami mats, for flutes, pretty much anything that man needs has been used with bamboo. And so there's different types of bamboo, and that really is important to know because there's either the clumping bamboo or the running bamboo. Now the clumping bamboo gets tall and doesn't have a huge root system and doesn't overwhelm or take over an area, where the running bamboo will send runners. And so you've got to be really careful with those varieties and give them barriers and keep them in containers because you don't want them to take over the whole neighborhood. And I'll show you here. So this is a clumping bamboo. It's a Fargesia, and it is not going to take over the neighborhood. And bamboo is actually a grass. It is not a tree or a shrub. It is officially a grass. So it grows just the same way that grass does, as long as it's got a root and some kind of growth, or even a root alone, you plant it, and many times it'll grow immediately. Now, the clumping bamboos get really tall, and they don't take over. They'll just take, it's pretty small as far as the root goes. So you can plant those right in the ground. They make great barriers with the neighbors. If you want a big wall of bamboo, make sure to get the clumping, not the running, because you don't want your neighbors being really mad at you in 20 years because they have bamboo all over their backyard. So that is a warning. Never plant them right too close to the neighbors. This is a running bamboo, and they don't usually get as tall as the clumping bamboos, although there are some tall varieties. And they will just take over. The roots and the seeds will run and make huge clumps wherever they can. And so when you're planting these, make sure and leave them in a container or put some kind of barrier, whether it's cement or wood or something, but eventually they will even grow through the wood. So you've got to be really careful with them, but they're such a beautiful plant, and they make great container plants on a patio, or if you want to make a barrier, just make sure, as I said, to really give them some kind of an area where they can't take over. In between the sidewalk and the street where there's nowhere else they can run is also a good place for them. So bamboo is a beautiful plant to have in your yard. They come in different shapes and sizes, and they grow so easily. They're one of the fastest growing plants in the world. So just make sure if you're planting the running bamboo, you can plant that in the ground, but the clumping bamboo, give them barriers because every plant can become invasive.